Well, today on GeekSmart, we're going back into the smart home and doing another setup for another smart device. This is another one from Lutron. This is their Caséta wireless outdoor smart plug, or PD15 Out BL. Pretty much black, I would assume. But yeah, we'll pull this guy out of the box. We're going to set it up. It'll work. Okay guys, welcome back to GeekSmart, and we're doing another setup here. Lutron sent me this smart outdoor wireless plug, essentially, or I guess wireless in terms of it connects to your Wi-Fi. But it's a smart outdoor plug. So think of it ways to control maybe something in your landscaping, or maybe your Christmas lights or your holiday lights. Something outside that you want to be able to control with your phone or through the internet, or actually set on schedules through the app, but is outside rather than inside. And that's where this guy comes in. Let's bring it a little bit closer. So as we can see here, that's what it's supposed to look like, I would assume. We have some instructions in here. And inside bag number 1, there it is. So they actually come all plugged together there, so we can actually mount this outside anywhere we want. This is a fully outdoor rated smart plug. Let's see, it has just a power button on it. Exposure, it's IP65 rated. This will control anything up to 15 amps. So there are going to be some things that you may have outside that run more than 15 amps, but that's what this is going to run at. So we can actually plug this into a 15-amp circuit and run everything that that circuit can actually run out of the smart end here, right? Or the nice live end. And then you can physically hit the button right here to turn it on and off, or through the app, through the Caséta app, we can actually control this completely. Now, the setup in this regard, we're going to actually set it up right here inside. That way we have a test environment, we can show it. Whether it's inside or outside, it's not really going to matter, but this is outdoor rated, so we can place it outdoors, mount it outdoors, and use it outdoors. And when I actually do the full review on TechGooch, I will show this in its native environment, outdoors being used that way. But in this case, let's get it set up right here. And to be honest, when you're setting it up in your own home, you can set this up inside. After you have it set up, unplug it, take it out where you're going to mount it, plug it in, and you're good to go. So let's get everything ready. Okay, so to do my setup, I have an extension cord here that I can plug into, so I can have it right here on the desk. In this case, you can, when you set this up, you can obviously mount this. You don't have to mount this to a device. You can actually let it sit on wherever you're going to put it as well, but it does have the mounting holes to mount it if you'd like. Now I'm going to plug in my lamp into the other side. So this is obviously not pulling a whole lot of load, but we can see whether it's on or off. Just a visual representation for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug this guy into the plug, and we can see right now that it did light up there, and you can see the lamp is on. And so just as soon as we plug it in, we should be able to control it manually. So it's a green light when it's off, or I guess maybe just it turns green so it knows it received the signal. Pushed again, green light again, and it's on now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, just so we don't have a light blaring us. We're going to now connect this to the Caséta system. Now, I already have the Caséta hub already connected in my home. I already have other Caséta devices in my home. So we're just adding this to my existing setup. You could also control this with a Pico remote as well from Lutron, from the Caséta, the little Pico guys. And so you can actually control this within the circuit, or with that as well. It's just through the app. After you set this up to connect to the hub, then you can connect a remote to it as well to control it. Pretty cool. We're not gonna, I don't know if I have an extra Pico remote. For now, we're just gonna get this connected to the hub. Alright, so we're gonna go into the Lutron app. You can find that in the App Store, but of course, if you already have this set up, you should just have it already downloaded. So I'm gonna hit open. And we're going to come into, well, my Lutron space, which you're going to see all my various lights and everything that I have. I'm going to hit the gear icon in the top left, and in here we're going to hit Add Device. So I'll let that figure out what we want to do. And from here, we're going to actually control or select what type of device. In this case, we have an outdoor plug. So let's hit outdoor plug. Press and hold the main button for 10 seconds until the LED blinks quickly. So that's going to be the only button that's on here. We're just going to hold it until it starts blinking rapidly. There it goes. I'm going to go ahead and let go. Now, here is where we can actually do it. I'm just going to call it exterior. So I'm going to click on exterior. It's got the check mark there. Hit next. What is it controlling? Well, in this case, I'm going to actually have it do string lights in the end. So I'm just going to select string lights for now. But you can select, or you can add your own if you hit other, general light or whatever. I'm just going to hit string lights, hit next. And so it actually blinked the light 3 times to let me know it's adding the device. I am done adding devices. I don't have anything else, so exterior string lights is now done. I'm going to hit done. Finishing setup. Okay, now we're fully back in the app. If we actually scroll down, exterior is going to be one of those categories, and you can see string lights. Now if I click on it, I can choose on or off. And within any of these, obviously you can know. Now we're going to actually verify to set this up with smart assistants as well. Both Apple and Google, it's probably because I already have my account linked between both of those devices. It should show up automatically as long as there's capability with those. With Amazon's assistant, we will have to do a discover devices, and then it should automatically find it. So if I come into my home app, which is my Apple HomeKit supported devices, I can scroll down here. Oh, and there it is, exterior string lights, and on or off. So Apple, I don't have to do anything additional. It's already automatically attached once you link those with HomeKit. Now this is also my Google Home. So in here, it's also linked to Lutron Caséta, so we should be able to find it, but it's not going to be attached to a room, I don't think, yet. Linked to you, okay. And, oh yeah, exterior string lights right there. So if we click on that, click on, click off, all through Google. Now, like I said, Amazon's assistant, you'll have to do discover devices. Alexa, discover devices.
Starting discovery. This will take a few moments.
All right.
Power on your new devices now, and if needed, put them in pairing mode.
So, I already have the configuration turned on in the Alexa app. However, it already heard me, of course. I don't have to do anything further other than discover devices typically, so we're just going to let it do its thing, and we're going to check back on it here in a second. Okay, so I gave it a good minute. We're in the Amazon Assistant app, especially I could try to do it. Hit devices. Let's see all devices here on the right. I wonder if it's actually going to be under plugs. It's not listed under plugs. Let's just go to all devices. Exterior string lights. There it is right there. So it's actually under a switch, not a plug. So we can click on that, and on, and off. So now we are actually fully set up with all 3 of the big assistants as well. So in all reality, very simple setup. So long as you already have the Caséta hub already installed, Lutron's full ecosystem, incredibly easy to pair and get to work with their app, as well as all 3 assistants, to be honest. And in all reality, Apple and Google, in my opinion, have done it correctly, that once I pair that system together, it automatically shows up in there. Now, you may have to assign it to a room within their ecosystem as well. However, it's not hard. It's really easy. And Amazon's just one call away. Just discover devices. It'll find all the new devices on your network, and you'll be good to go. So, also not difficult. And of course, since they have a pretty large ecosystem as well, it's great to have all 3 supportive. This is actually one of the main reasons that I am a huge supporter of Lutron's Caséta devices, because almost every single one, if not every single one actually, is fully supported across all 3 big digital assistants is maybe the best way I should say it. The big 3 for the mobile assistants. If I have a product that works with all 3, then it doesn't matter what device I have in my house. Whether it's an iPhone, an Echo Dot, a Google Home product, all of them will control my Lutron Caséta devices. So, if I was to say, if anybody was to come up to me and ask, what is the best outdoor plug? Well, this is probably it now, for me. This is exactly what it should be. It's rated to what it should be. It's easy to set up and easy to operate manually as well, just a single button push. Connects, once you connect to a 15 amp circuit, it'll operate up to 15 amps, so it's built well, and actually it feels like it's actually built well. And then it pairs with the rest of the Caséta devices, which is a large platform and does so much. I have actually added 4 more additional switches that I purchased on my own into my Caséta system because that's what I really like going into, because they make a great product and it works on all of the platforms. I really am not a big supporter, and I really dislike something that locks you in. As much as I have all these Apple devices, I still do not want to be locked into only having it on one platform, specifically with something that's not attached to that platform. It's in just a standard smart home. So thank you for watching here on GeekSmart, and I will have a full review of this product on TechGooch. Once I get that out, that will be linked below, as well as hit a card here at the end of the video. If you have any questions or comments, you can post those below, or better yet, head over to techgooch.com. You can email me directly right through the website if you have a direct question for me rather than the community. But if you do have a more open question, throw it below. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think of this product, or let everybody know what you think of this product. So we'll catch you back here on GeekSmart for another future video setup. I got lots more coming for you, so we'll see you soon.